sometimes we walk by things, but we don't stop and realize the intricate detail of, for instance, all of the stenciling that was done here. And this wraps the entire building. So just think of how long did it take someone to paint all of this?
We're starting our tour of the Cathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist at the nave, where parishioners enter and are seated for the services. There are docents who can take you on a tour, but our guide today is the bishop, the Most Reverend Stephen Parks.
This is actually painted on there, which presents a challenge when we go to repaint the walls.
Of course.
Because everything has to be repainted around it, because we wouldn't want to in any way damage or mar the details of what's already here. But even here we can see there's a cross within it. There's a lot of details that we miss unless we stop and we look, contemplate, and meditate upon it. And I think that's what artwork is meant to do for us. There is something in each of the windows, the brand or the logo of the company that made it is in there. You see it says Innsbruck up there.
Oh, that's right, it's from Austria.
They were created in Austria. And I think that's an important detail. It's something we wouldn't necessarily see. The beauty of stained glass is that when you come in here during the day, God lights the sky and he sends the light through the stained glass, which sends a message to us. And it is the story of our faith and the story of our ancestors in faith. If you were to come in here at night, you don't necessarily have that same experience, and all of the windows are dark. It's beautiful how God lights the sky, the windows come to us, and they send us that particular message. And in that same way, our lives should be like stained glass windows, to allow the light of God to shine through, so that we can bring his presence and tell the story of our faith and hope that came in here today.
As we listen to the bishop, it's pretty clear we're getting much more than a history lesson on the cathedral. Because of his faith, he's able to paint a deeper picture for us of all the meaning and thought that went into every detail of the cathedral.
This particular statue is of Mother Cabrini. She was known for her kindness to the immigrants, specifically who came from Italy. This particular statue is St. Teresa, the child Jesus, or the little flower, St. Teresa of Lisieux. And that would have been in honor of those who were of a French background. So very often, artwork will have a certain devotion for a particular group of people, for a place that they came from their native country.
Connection, yeah, it's a connection to them.
And we all need those connections.
Yes, we do.
The stations are pretty extraordinary because, again, the detail. Up there where you see the rope that is there, for instance, or the folds on the cloth. You know, it's meant to be able to be realistic, so that when you look at it, it's how it would really be.
So stories from the Bible and their symbolism are everywhere you look, even in the way the cathedral is structured.
So the layout and the foundation of the cathedral is that of a Latin cross. The sides are called transepts.
Which is indicative of Gothic architecture. And with this aerial footage, you can clearly see the cross shape that the bishop was referring to. Now for a very special opportunity. The bishop lets us walk into the sanctuary and get close to a place that only he gets to sit in, the bishop's chair.